Right guys, welcome to this video. It's 20 minutes before New York session, UK time. I just wanted to go over why we took the trade yesterday and also why we are not taking any more trades today. So yesterday we were in the position, well, I sent out the position from this candle here because we had the stop run into the daily order block, and then we traded higher, closing above these down close candles. And then obviously once we took out a short-term high or low, stopped to break even. I didn't do it straight away, but as we come up here, I moved stops to break even because I didn't want price coming down again, and especially with NFP ahead, I didn't want to leave risk on the table. So that is why we did go stops to break even, and we got stopped out here on the NFP candle. Some of you may got slipped, maybe like 0.2% or so, but even if we did, it shouldn't have been a full stop out, which is the main thing, which if we left stops open, it would have been a full stop out and potentially even more. But we took this setup here because we had the daily fair value gap, which you guys can clearly see. Plus we had this order block here. So once we closed these two candles, whether this one or this one, we closed below them, creating an order block. So we had a daily fair value gap plus an order block, which is two higher time frame confirmations, which is what you want to see. We also, from the dealing range high to low, we came back into discount, which is another confirmation. And then at first, I was looking around here when the price was down here to buy, but obviously we would have had to have our stop loss down here because, as you can see, these are all weak low. There is no strong low here to actually frame your stop loss off. So I waited for, obviously we had the stop run here, which you can clearly see, and then I dropped down to the 5 minute, and let me just delete this for now. Once we closed above this 5 minute bearish fair value gap, I just entered on the retest, or the candle closure / retest of this, in the hope that price was gonna trade higher. But as you can see, we've not really had a follow through, and that is because of today, when it loads, is USD bank holiday, which is why you guys and I haven't traded. I've not took any extra trades. Anyway, it's 4th of July, so it's bank holiday, but that is why you guys should have not have been trading today. Like, I've seen some of you guys in the chat asking about USD CAD, gold. Some of you asked about this stop run here. Everything has to have context behind it. So this here, people saying, oh, it's a stop run into the key level, but it's a bank holiday. You can't trade every single stop run there is, because you have to have high probability conditions behind it. So your biggest thing is getting into your head that yes, there's stop runs all the time, but you only trade them when it's high probability. For example, I don't really like this as a stop run. If you look at the type of stop run, so if we look at the stop run on this low, see how these lows here are a lot more, they're more of a swing low than here. It's just it's like a bearish then bullish candle, whereas this is like obviously it's a bearish and bullish candle, but then we've pushed away and then done a stop run. Sort of the same thing here as obviously this is a bit different here because we've actually traded away first, whereas here you see how we've just had one candle. If we traded up here and then come lower, so that if this pushed up here and then we traded back below this low, then yes, that would have been valid for me to, well, it wouldn't have been valid for me today, but it would have been valid for me on another day. Like here, we had a push up and then a stop run lower. So that's what you want to see. So I wouldn't actually class this as a valid stop run because we haven't had a push away. Like here, for example, we've made a low and we've had a little push up. Here we didn't even get, we got hardly a body of the next candle after the bullish one to go higher, whereas here we had bullish, then another bullish, and even made a fair value gap. So that's something there. Plus it's bank holiday. You guys should not be trading bank holiday, because like I always say, capital preservation is the first thing. And same goes for the USD CAD trade that you guys, some of you guys sent in the chat. Yes, this is a valid stop run here. This is a very, very valid stop run. But like I mentioned, it's bank holiday. So just have a 3-day weekend and we'll come back Monday, Tuesday next week and try and find trades going into next week, because we have hit a higher time frame target on USD CAD as well. We've hit this rejection block. So this could be just like manipulation today, then going into Monday, we see the propulsion block have full effect and go for these lows. But this is where this is going to be the hardest part of trading, where you've got to sit on your hands. We've had a decent week so far, 2.2% up from the gold trade from earlier on in the week. So 2.2% a week is good. Like, that's good results. I know you may see on Twitter some people doing better than that, etc., etc., but you have to not care about what other people are doing. As long as you have structure into your trading and you follow your rules, do not give a shit about what anyone else is doing. But that is why you do not need to add any other positions today. But yeah, obviously going into New York this afternoon, nothing to do. So please just close your charts. I've seen some of you have made good trades yourself this week, which is what we want to see. I want to start seeing you guys. Yeah, which is what I want to see more in the future. I want to see you guys taking your own trades, because then it shows that you're actually learning and taking on board what I'm saying. Because the goal of you guys is to be able to trade without me. I don't want you guys to be relying on me forever. But yeah, any questions you guys have, just let me know in the chat. Apologies if there has been any background noise. It's very noisy outside and I can't actually do anything about that. But yeah, hope you guys all have a good weekend. I will try and get some videos done for you guys, especially the one about what I think it was this one about where I'll get a full video of my model and a few examples in one video. I'll try and get that done over the weekend. Apologies in advance if I don't, because I'm not actually sure what my plans are as of yet. But I'll give it my best shot. And I'll be holding this trade going into the end of the day. And I may even just hold it over the weekend, especially on the challenge account. I'm happy to take the risk to hold this over the weekend. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Any questions, let me know in the chat.